Welcome to Magic Avi Laugh and Learn episode 10. We are on our 10th episode already. This is unbelievable. We had to change locations. We wanted some greenery in the background. Greenery is much better than non-greenery. So today we are going to do an illusion called the crying spoon. Sometimes you will want to get your siblings to cry, which is not a good thing. Best thing to do is to get a spoon to cry. How do you get a spoon to cry? Very simple. First of all, you need a spoon like this. Start saying bad things and spoon, you're so not nice. Spoon, you're like too silver and shiny. Watch, the spoon is actually crying. Sometimes when kids start crying, they start shaking. Watch what happens to the spoon after he's actually shaking. This is called the crying spoon, and you're going to learn how to do it right here. Laugh and learn with Magic Avi. So the Magic Avi contest is over. We got a lot of contestants sending in some awesome pictures. I had to put on my special glasses to actually see them. Here is this awesome magic kit. Oh my gosh, it was upside down. But anyways, the winner, this brand new easy magic kit from Magic Avi, is none other than, I need a drum roll please. And here we go, the winner. Without further ado, he is from the state of Maryland in the United States. His name is Mendel Cohen. Big Yasher Koyach, Mazel Tov on winning this. We'll mail this out to you by Canada Post or United States Postal Service. Great job. Thank you everyone for sending in those awesome pictures. The parsha this week is Parshas Matais and Maseh. It's a double parsha. It tells about the journeys of the Jewish people when they left Egypt, when they went all the way to Eretz Yisrael. At the beginning of the parsha, it says something very interesting. Moshe Rabbeinu wrote their starting points according to their trip. And right at the end of the same pasuk, it reverses the order. It says, and these were the journeys according to their starting points. Why is it all switched up? Hashem wanted the Jews to travel. It was according to Hashem's special divine plan. The other point is that the Jews actually decided where they were going to travel. Hopefully it would be better than the last place. Sometimes we think that I'm in a school right now, and if only I was in another school.
I wish I can just go to another school.
If I'm living in this place, if only I lived in a different place.
I wish I can live somewhere else.
Oh, it would be so much better.
I wish I could get a better bike.
If only.
If only.
I'm another sissy.
The Baal Shem Tov actually teaches Shkacha Pratis, divine providence, wherever we are in the world. At that moment, we have to be there for a good reason. Divine providence happens not just where we are, but happens to a blade of grass, leaves on a tree, anything. Hashem runs the world every single second and thinks of every one of his creations very, very dearly. It is a saying, the grass is greener on the other side. It's because we're looking at the grass from far away. When you're looking from so far away, you're not going to see any of those little bad things about the grass, because the grass is actually covering up the bad stuff. Any school or any place we live has obstacles and it has challenges for us. Some things are harder than others. Hashem gives each one of us a special power to take the challenge, to rise above, and to deal with everything that we're given. One of the 12 psukim that the Rebbe said was, Yagai tiyu matzasi tami. And if we work hard, we're going to succeed, and you're going to believe that person. We're going to grow stronger than before. We're in the 3 weeks right now, and it's a very important thing to be nice to people.
Shalom Aleichem! Aleichem Shalom! It's nice to see you! Good to see you too!
The Beis Hamikdash was destroyed because of Sinas Chinam. Now there's a very beautiful saying that I love to tell a lot of people, that it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. I wish you a really good Shabbos. And God willing, we'll celebrate with Mashiach in Yerushalayim, Ir HaKodesh, Bimheira V'Yameinu. Sometimes Magic Avi does illusions out of the blue, or right here, it's out of the red. I take this little red ball in my hand and press it down really, really hard, just like this. Watch what happens. 3, 2, and 1. Bang. Just like that. Story time with Magic Avi. Welcome to Laugh and Learn, episode number 10. Woo-hoo! We are here at a beautiful undisclosed location. It's actually the backyard of my house with beautiful more greenery in the background. The story this week is a Baal Shem Tov story called
The Forgotten Story!
The Baal Shem Tov was about to pass away, and he called all of his Hasidim to come past him. He's going to tell each one of them what their job will be in the future.
You will be a shoemaker, and you will be a ties millsman, and you will be a chazan, and you will be a rebbe.
Rabbi Yaakov walks by the Baal Shem Tov. Baal Shem Tov turns to him and he says,
Rabbi Yaakov, you will travel throughout the lands and tell stories about me, the Baal Shem Tov.
he walked from town to town, city to city, and we would get a few rubles here. He would get a few rubles there. For a very, very wealthy person, 3 days' journey by horse and buggy was paying 1 gold ruble for each one of the Baal Shem Tov stories he would hear. Traveled 3 days, and he knocks on the door.
Welcome to me.
Shalom Aleichem, I heard you're paying money for Baal Shem Tov stories. Is that true? Is it? Invited Rabbi Yaakov into the house. He says, you have Baal Shem Tov stories? And Rabbi Yaakov says,
I'm Rabbi Yaakov, the Baal Shem Tov storyteller.
wait, tonight we're gonna have a banquet right here. Go, I'm gonna put you in your quarters. He walked him, he said, okay, you can sleep in this room over here. He opened the door. Oh, he went to lay down. 100 people were gathered in this wealthy man's house. They sat down at the banquet. Shh, everyone be quiet. Rabbi Yaakov is about to tell the first Baal Shem Tov story. Rabbi Yaakov got up from his seat. Tried and tried, but he couldn't remember even one story of the Baal Shem Tov. He said, I'm so sorry.
I don't remember anything.
No problem, wait for a few minutes.
It's okay if we say a nigga.
An hour goes by. He stands back up.
I don't remember anything.
But again, Yaakov couldn't remember one story of the Baal Shem Tov. It's okay, come back tomorrow. We're going to make another beautiful banquet just for this. Well, the next day came, and the exact same thing happened. Yaakov stood up, couldn't even remember one story of the Baal Shem Tov.
I don't remember anything.
His host said, well,
It's okay if
everything is divine providence. Thank you anyway for coming. Take your horse, and I'll lead you out of town. About a mile out of town, he said to the driver,
Wait, I remember a story. Turn around.
He kept telling the story over and over and got to the door of this host that he was just at. He knocked on the door, and the door opened wide, and the host was standing there. Stay tuned for part 2. Thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome Shabbos. So this is the explanation of the crying spoon. You're going to need a spoon from your house. You're also going to need a little napkin. Well, I took this from a paper towel. Make a little ball, and you're going to need some water. Pour it and soak this napkin. Conceal the napkin behind the spoon and cover it with your hands. So if you want to say that you're going to get the spoon to cry, you're just going to take your thumb and press down, and the water is going to run down the back of the spoon, creating the illusion of the crying spoon. Now, how do you get it to shake? Squeeze your fingers really hard together, and it'll actually shake just like that. And that is the crying spoon. Easy to do, only with Laugh and Learn with Magic Avi.
Don't laugh.
Hey, you got good business these days. Yeah. You sure? Because $2 a day is bad business. Bad, I tell you.
And I can hear my mama calling me. Hear my mama calling. Come back to me now. I can hear my mama calling me. Hear my mama calling me back. Calling me back. Way down the road that never ends. I can hear my father calling me. Hear my father calling. Come back to me.